Good day and welcome to week 4 in the Great White North Pole, eh? Sorry about that. Hi, I'm Santa, but you can call me Mr. Holliday, and welcome to week 4 of my Santa beard journey. It's where I'm documenting the growth of my beard from clean shaven to whatever this turns into. I think I'm the only person in the world that can't wait to get old. So my hope is to join the ranks of the real bearded Santas instead of using the fake beards that have given me no end of stress over the last 10 years. And I'm going to grow my beard for a full 6 months with almost no trimming, primarily styling and beard hair care. So my plan is this. Over the last 4 weeks, I've been making weekly short videos that I'm calling Beardeos to show you what might be possible for your own beard growing journeys and the tips and tricks that I've learned from industry professionals. And if you've been watching the Beardeos so far, I've also been telling you about how I became Santa Claus. Now, as I mentioned, this is week 4. From here on in, I'll be making monthly videos on my hair baby, documenting the growth, and I'm going to add a few in between Beardeos where I discuss and review the products I'm testing along the way. If I don't have enough white in my beard, I'm going to try different ways to lighten it, to color it. I might even bleach it. But you'll have to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to stay updated on the results of Mr. Holliday's Santa beard journey. And while you're at it, why don't you go ahead and hit the like button too? It only takes a second and it does so much. I truly appreciate it. So when I was a kid, I wholeheartedly believed in Santa and all the magic that he brought. And then one day when I was 5 years old, my best friend's sister told me that it was all my parents. Santa did not exist. Well, that sucked a lot. And by the time I was a teenager, every ounce of Christmas spirit I had was gone. Christmas was just another boring day full of responsibilities and obligations that ultimately meant nothing, and none of it mattered. So what was the point? And then one year, completely randomly, I found the point. Call it the reason for the season. I helped a homeless person. I gave them money, more than I would have even given or thought about giving before, and the tingles just rushed through me, and it felt amazing. I was glowing for days. I can't tell you why I suddenly gave in that moment or what part triggered the glow, but it was that moment, that instance, that changed everything. And the years passed, and I continued giving and helping and showing up for other people. I got married, I had a child, and if you watch my last video, you can hear about the time that I met the real Santa Claus, the spirit of Christmas in the flesh. And I'm starting to get chills just thinking about it, but my story didn't end there. I met St. Nicholas on a downtown street corner. And yes, I know how ridiculous that sounds, but keep listening, because 1 week, maybe 2 weeks later, I got a phone call asking me to be a Santa at a local business. I had never been one before, I had never asked about it or sought it out, but Santa shows up and I become Santa. And the next year I was offered the same opportunity to be Santa, and a second organization contacted me to be Santa for them too. And the next year a third business, and more since. And it doesn't matter if you just think of me as a Santa's helper. It doesn't matter if you believe that I met him. What matters is that when I put on that red suit, and a child believes wholeheartedly that I'm Santa Claus, I mean, what matters is the joy that Santa can bring to other kids, to parents, to random people on the street. And that is the Christmas magic. That is when the Christmas miracles start to happen for you. Be actively kind to others with no expectations, no desire to give them anything back. Heck, they might not even remember you tomorrow, but in the moment, just you and the other person and the connections we make. I mean, you got to try it. It's addicting. I became a preschool teacher, an early childhood educator, and those experiences helped me to be a better Santa. I knew what to expect and how to interact with any age group. I knew what was popular that year, and most importantly, how to listen, not just with my ears, but my eyes, my words, my whole presence, essentially to ask the question, who are you and how can I help? Every day. It's not just a suit, it's a lifestyle. And here's your beard journey tip of the week, week 4. And if you've reached this point, past the itch, past the messy hair growth, congratulations. You may now clean up your beard if you want to. Because by now you've got a great idea of what you're dealing with, the colors that are coming out, the thickness of it, the patches. If you have any, I've noticed that I have 2 dark lines that come from the corner of my mouth. I think this side's longer than that side, but that's okay. And I can tell you the 2 most important things that I cannot live without right now are beard oil and a beard comb. Now, some people recommend not using beard oil until you're a couple months in because it might give you oily skin and cause breakouts and whatever. But personally, it works for me. I see it kind of like parenthood. When you're a new parent, every other parent wants to tell you how to do things. Every book you read has different advice, and it'll drive you crazy. My advice here, if you'll accept it, is to listen to everyone. Read what you want to read and accept the advice with grace. Thank them, and then go home. And maybe you try it and maybe you don't. But ultimately, do it your way. You know your kid best. Do what works for you. And you know your beard best. You know your skin best. If you want to use beard oil and it works for you, do it. And if it doesn't, don't. Now, some people recommend starting with beard balm instead and try it out. Or don't. But here's what's worked for me. See, I've discovered that on days where I don't use beard oil, I have a distinct awareness of my beard. I feel like I can feel every follicle on my face, and it's coarse and it's prickly, and a few drops of beard oil rubbed into the skin, remember it's for your skin, not your beard, it makes a world of difference to that sensation. My beard feels like a warm face covering, and it feels comforting, it feels cozy, and it feels soft, and it looks better too. And the second thing, my favorite new discovery, is a beard comb. Your plastic combs from the dollar store, not as good. The plastic things are made with molds, and molds have seams, and those have sharp edges that unless you smooth it out, it's going to catch on your beard hair, on your beard baby, and it's going to leave split ends. It's going to stretch your hair. It's not going to be good. But a beard comb, and I've just noticed that's a mustache. Wow. So a beard comb will help distribute the oils and the waxes and whatever you put throughout your beard. It makes a great styling comb, and it makes a great beard scratcher for those moments when you really got to get in there, but you don't want to ruin your style. You don't want to get on your fingers, risk getting anything on your fingers that might get on your clothes or the thing you're building. But a wooden beard comb is a beautiful thing. So a caveat to the wooden beard combs, a lot of professionals use plastic combs too. I suspect they're more expensive, probably, with smoother edges maybe, but they only use the thicker, wider spaced teeth so that it doesn't catch as much. So if you're with me so far, you've reached 4 weeks of growth, and if you haven't yet, invest in a small bottle of beard oil, try some beard balm, get yourself a wooden beard brush because they are amazing. Okay, on to styling. I'm actually pretty happy with the amount of growth that's happened over 4 weeks. I am not going to trim any strays or flyaways, and neither should you. Those strays can be tamed with a bit of oil, a bit of balm. They'll also grow into your beard, add depth and texture if you just let them be. If you trim them, they'll grow back, and then it's a never-ending battle, and it's not worth it. Let it be, let it grow. Because I keep hearing if you want to grow a beard, grow a beard. But trimming it like chunks at a time is only going to slow that down. So that's the advice that I'm following today. I'm growing my beard. I'm going to clean up the neckline. I'm going to wash it, add some oil, some balm. Then I'm going to comb it, and I'll be right back. All right, so as you can see, or maybe you can't tell with the details in the picture right now, I cut a few strays on the cheeks to smooth out the cheek lines. And above the neck area. And the trick to that is to never shave higher than the length of your beard. You want to draw an invisible line back from your longest beard hairs and only shave what you can see below that line. You're not going to shave up to your chin. You're not going to shave along your jawline. As your beard grows in, you'll be shaving less and less of your neck, and the hidden hairs that you leave behind will add volume and depth to your incredible hair baby. So that's it for today. Thanks for sticking with me. Thanks for sticking with your own beard journey. And the next Beardeo will be a month from now. possibly some product testing in between. We'll see what happens. But until then, stay nice, my friends.